It's really awesome. Let me just look up things. Okay, pull it up on my main monitor. Yeah, I have a few keyboards. Okay, so what do you want? An extra controller, yeah, for the Switch. Okay, yeah, we do have an extra controller. Here it is. Alright, perfect. So that'll be like $60 since we have a controller sale right now. Just enter that in, okay. And do you need any more gear? Oh. Yeah, we do have a Stream Deck actually. Right over here, this is our Stream Deck. So there's a bunch of different buttons on the Stream Deck that you can use. Just turn it on, connect it to your computer, and do you use OBS or Streamlabs? Perfect. So you can select your scenes to each of this button, or like sound effects or visuals like images or something, and say like you're switching from your just chatting stream to a Minecraft visual stream, like gameplay wise. You can just press a button. It'll do a sick transition. It's so much better than having to like click through your different monitors, select OBS, like look at what scene you want, or the small text while chat is like going and there's notifications, new followers, subscribers, donos, bits. It just, yeah, that's a little stressful, right? Well, instead, you can just have this propped up on your desk. I'm sorry, we used to have a thing right here that would prop it up, but that's okay. We will fix that for you before we send it to you. You'll just be able to click buttons and select your scene that wise. Do you want that? It is quite on the expensive side, but it's $130. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. So let's go through the games. What kind of games are you looking for right now? Ooh, party games. Oh, for collabs and stuff. Okay. Yeah, well, I can go. Look at that. Okay. Let me select co-op. Perfect. Okay. I think I have quite a bit of good ones for you. So I'm gonna start off with Among Us. Very popular game. I don't remember if I sold it to you last time. Okay, good, I did it. So yeah, I currently have 76 hours of Among Us. That's a personal game that I stream with viewers, so it's like a really good stream for your 10,000 followers. You can get people to play with you. Yeah, so basically you can have up to 10 players at the moment, but they will be adding 15 with new visuals. You basically, as a group of 10, you'll have 8 groupmates assigned randomly and 2 imposters assigned randomly. The goal for the imposters is to sabotage your ship and try to kill everyone. Once someone is killed, you can have a meeting, you can report the body or press a button for a meeting, and you try to decide who is the imposter. Now there's 2 very distinct ways to be playing this game. You can play it through Discord, or you can use type chat in public lobbies. I will say that public lobbies are a big no-no. It's bad, I'll just say that. Very rarely will you have a full 10 people. If someone doesn't get imposter, they usually just quit. So it's a lot better to play through Discord or with viewers like you probably will. So if you play through Discord, you would mute your microphones while you play. The crewmates do their task. The imposters can sabotage tasks or fake tasks and, murder. And you unmute your mic. People that die can't talk. And you both, or you all as a group, try to decide who the imposters are. the imposters can try to pretend that a certain crewmate is the imposter, or the crewmates can try to like keep their memory of who they saw, where, and when, and stuff like that to try to find an actual imposter. There's a lot of different settings you can play with, like visual tasks, voting confirms, ejections, stuff like that. You'll understand when you play it. I'm sure you know the game already. Next, we have Dead by Daylight. You can play it with 4 others in the Kill Your Friends custom game mode. The premise of Dead by Daylight is there is one killer. There are 4 survivors, and they have a lot of horror characters from different horror movies. They have Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Demogorgon from Stranger Things. They have like Laurie Strode. They have Detective Tapp. They have Amanda the Pig from the Saw movies. I'm definitely missing a few, but Leatherface, that's a big one. Steve and Nancy from Stranger Things. There's just a lot of different characters. You equip perks to help yourself through the match, and basically the point of the match is the survivor's job. The 4 of them have to complete 5 generators and escape. The killer is supposed to chase them, attack them, and hook them. And once you get hooked on your 3rd hook, you die. So the killers have to protect their generators and make sure they kill the survivors before they escape. It's kind of a scary game. Maybe it's good for like Friday the 13th type of days, or like Halloween streams, which isn't for a while, but something to keep in mind. So, does Among Us and Dead by Daylight sound good for you? Okay. Nice. Perfect, okay. I will add that to your total. Let's see, another game that is good for multiplayer. We have Pummel Party. This is like a, let's say Mario Party. Have you played Mario Party before? Okay, yeah, so it is up to, I want to say 8 players. Yeah, 4 to 8 players in local or online multiplayer. And it's essentially like Mario Party. There's a board, there's mini games, you roll, you use items to kill people, you collect chalices instead of the Mario Party stars. And at the end, there's different awards like person who won the most mini games, person who did the most damage, person that owns the most keys, which are like Mario coins. So that's a very fun one. It's super funny, and I will say I have never lost. I'm actually really good at the game for some reason. Maybe I have lost once, I don't know, but I have like a lot of the capes that are unlockable. Yeah, so it's really fun. Next game. This is kind of an oldie but goldie. Transformice. I think it came out in 2013 or something. It must have been later than that. It came out in 2015, which is the Steam release, I think. This one's free to play. So basically there are mice, and you have to go get the cheese and bring it back to your home. And sometimes in the match there are people that can create like blocks, stepping blocks, or like cars or different machines to help you get to the cheese and back to your house. You can unlock different cosmetics, achievements, cool stuff like that. I like it a lot, actually. Next we have Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. This one is kinda newish. It came out in August, I believe, before it died to Among Us. It was very popular, and essentially you are a fall guy, a small little like marshmallow type of thing that I want to simply eat. But it's kind of like a battle royale. You start with 60 players, and every different level, it could be like a parkour course, or like a battle course, or like last to live, last survive, a chase battle. There's different like mini games and stuff. And if you're the last person of each mini game, you don't move on to the next one. Eventually there will be a final round with like 10 or so Fall Guy characters. gets the crown or lives the longest or whatever gets it. And crowns are also used as points to buy exclusive cosmetics. And just for playing, you get kudos, which also lets you buy cosmetics. I will say there is a free battle pass that comes with it, but it does come at a hefty price of, let me look at it for you. Let's see, $20. And you know what? It has the Better with Friends 2020 Steam Awards award. Yeah, so it's just a minigame battle royale. It's like Fortnite, but with minigames. And honestly, $28 isn't that bad. Especially you can get a free battle pass every month, but like, yeah, I think it's a lot better now than when it was. I would say that a lot of people complain that it doesn't have frequent updates with new levels and stuff. And sometimes the levels can just be straight up boring, so not everyone is a fan of that, of course. But we can continue looking through the different things we have. There is Phasmophobia, which is up to 4 players. So you and 3 others. It's essentially like a ghost hunting game. There's a little selection of ghosts that you could find. I think it's like 8 or something. And you have to find 3 clues. And once you find 3 clues of what ghost it is, you will know. You will write down like in your journal the ghost and get money and stuff and like level up and get XP. You can find different clues like taking pictures or finding fingerprints or like putting down a book and they'll write in it, or maybe like find them and stuff like that, like freezing temperatures and stuff. So there's a lot of different ways to find the ghost. I will say that it's a really fun game with friends. I think it's really funny. It's kind of scary, but you'll get used to it. I think it's compared to Dead by Daylight, it's not that scary. I was like shaking the first time I played, but then like once I saw the ghost and like understood how you died and stuff, it really wasn't that big of a deal for me. So if you're not too sure if you want to play a scary game, I think that would be a better one than Dead by Daylight. And it's not like out yet, but they are adding a lot of new updates to it, so it's great. Alright. So it looks like we went through a lot of like party type of games, co-op games, stuff like that. So, what else are you looking for? A keyboard. What's up with the one you have? Oh, okay. Well, luckily for you, or so, it's like officially out. I don't see too many bugs, but there are a bit. It's still popular though, so a lot of people are probably playing it, and maybe it's interesting to you, just because like you'll get a lot of viewers or something on it, you know. Depends on what you are. I don't really know if you're like a, I don't know, like a hobby streamer, hobbyist, or like a streamer as in like a full-time job for you or something. Okay. So this one isn't exactly. It's actually like similar to Risk of Rain 2. I wouldn't say it's too much of a party game, though. I don't know if Risk of Rain 2 is kind of a party game, but that's okay. This is a good transition to some single-player games that you can play on stream. So yeah, The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Recently, the Repentance DLC came out about a week ago or something. So a lot of people have been playing that. It's been rising in numbers on Twitch, so I recommend it for your viewership. The new DLC adds a fan mod called Anti-Birth. So I don't know why isn't it called Binding of Isaac Anti-Birth or something. But Anti-Birth essentially like recreated the game, and it's like awesome. So they got the developers of Anti-Birth to create this one and added some stuff. So it's like a completely new game. With a ton of new stuff. It's like crazy. There's a bunch of new characters, and what's funny is they said that the last DLC was going to be the last one for this game, but here we are with this huge one. But maybe now they're finally done. Because like the last DLC came out with a Steam workshop, so you were able to create your own mods and download your own mods and stuff, which I liked. I downloaded some mods. It was really cool. But now it's like there's the new DLC, so everyone's been playing it. They revamped co-op so that you don't play as like a baby anymore. You play as an actual character and you use your items and stuff, which is kind of annoying. Like whoever gets an item, that's how they're like. So, and it can be kind of annoying. But bosses, when you beat them, you get one full item for each person. So that's good. Up to 4 players, of course. And there's a lot of hours packed in that game to 100% it. Get every achievement stuff. Next. I remember, I think you told me you're into fighting games, is that correct? Okay, yeah, so Tekken 7 is a pretty good fighting game. It's a traditional like 2D fighter unlike Smash Bros, which I think is a platform type of fighter. Let's look it up. Okay, and store page, perfect. It's really fun. It's like 2 players, because 1v1 at all times, but you can make lobbies with a lot of people in it to battle, and maybe you can have like fan battles, like people battle you and stuff if you get good at it. It's really hard. I think it's one of the hardest 2D battle fighter games, I think. My personal favorite, the game is Negan, but there's Noctis from Final Fantasy in it, which is pretty cool, like a bunch of different characters. I played Negan from The Walking Dead, which is another transition to The Walking Dead, the Telltale series. I have only played seasons 1 through 3, plus one of the DLCs, and there is another DLC with 3 episodes, I think, and season 4 is the last season. So you get to see how the character Clem grows as you play the character Lee in the first season, and I'm not going to do any spoilers. It's so perfect to go in blind free. I think it's a really good game to watch, just because you can make choices and stuff. It can get really stressful, so viewers may be interested in like the way you think, or why you there's a lot of stuff you can do on The Sims 4 now. There's a lot of DLC packs, which I'm not a fan of because it costs a lot of money to get all that DLC and stuff. But you can make characters of like your Twitch mods or viewers or just like your family and something. Just play The Sims and people can watch your characters interact and stuff. It recently came out on Steam. Let's see. Oh, I don't know when it came out on Steam, but it came out September 2nd, 2014, which is fun. Just like in general on the EA store Origin or something. Next. Oh, Apex Legends. This one can be played with 2 other people, including yourself. It's like a battle royale game. You get to pick different characters, and the characters have different abilities. You run around, find guns, find different attachments that fit your playstyle. There's snipers, shotguns, miniguns, machine guns, stuff like that you can find upgrades for and stuff as you run around. So those are quite a lot of games. What else would you like to hear? Oh, your Joycons are drifting. Yeah, which one? Oh, the right one, okay, yeah. So I can give you this red Joycon. You had the red one before, right? Yeah, perfect, you got the blue and red Joycon switch. So it's the A button, the B button, the Y button, the X button. Over here you have the clicky thing to remove it from the switch. You have LS and SR. Or is it? It's SL and SR. You have the R button and CR. You have the plus. The analog stick. Oh, but yeah, these switches are pretty cool. So anything else you want? Click. Let's see. We could go through some more games. You have Discord, right? Yeah. I mean, I can't really sell Discord to you since it's an already created app that's free to download, which I recommend making for your Steam, or not Steam, for your Twitch channel. So let's go through some more games, shall we? Since who can't get enough games? You guys just have so many games to choose from on stream. You could play even multiple games each stream. Mappo, Eternal Return, Black Survival. This is a battle royale, similar to Battle Royale. If you played that, it kinda died, but you're basically a character with abilities. It's like a MOBA type of game, but not a MOBA. It's like top, like flat, and you play a character with like your Q, W, E, R abilities. You run around and find stuff for your like character, like weapons, armor, food, energy, stuff like that. And you fight like it's a MOBA team fight versus other players, up to 3 people. So that could be a fun one to do. Next. Okay, let's go through Stardew Valley. This one's kind of difficult to do. I think it's perfect for like a game you play with mods, or if you do collabs with other streamers. Yeah, I'm just looking up for you. So it's kind of like Harvest Moon. You have your own farm. You can play with 3 other people and download mods to have up to 8 players, I think, as well, or maybe even 16. I'm not sure. But with that, you can create your own farm, create relationships with other NPC players. The reason I don't think it's good for viewers is because like they might not always be on live or around when you're streaming. So it's kind of a big a big commitment, I'd say. Next, more games that are fun to watch. So these are actually pre-orderable. Recently, Square Enix announced Before the Storm Remastered guess it is like